Hi guys, my name is Sixtus Corey. They call me Rabbi. Rabbi Rabboni. This is Bread of Life. Now, we've heard marry your best friend. We've been hearing it all over the time. Marry your best friend. Yes, we've heard it from motivational speakers, especially those behind the pulpits. So they say marry your best friend, but I'm here to tell you, you cannot marry your best friend. It's very impossible. It's practically impossible to marry your best friend. Yes, because a man and a woman can never be best friends. You cannot be best friends with someone of the opposite sex. It's practically impossible. Understand? Because the man and the woman are quite different. Yeah, we are quite different. Physically, psychologically, emotionally, and otherwise. We are just quite different. Yes, we have many similarities, but we also have many differences. So you cannot be friends with someone of the opposite sex because there are some things you can share with your best friend of the same sex that you cannot share with someone you call your bestie of the other sex. No matter how close you guys are, it's practically impossible. Yes. Now, Igbo people say, according to Ndi Igbo say, nwoke na nwanyị anaghị akpa. You understand? So a man and a woman can't be friends or can't be best friends. Now this has led to a lot of infidelity in marriages, in relationships. It has led to a lot of heartbreaks, cheating and all that here because someone will tell their spouse that they want to go and see or hang out with their bestie, their best friend, who is someone of the other sex or other gender. I want to go and see my best friend. So it has led to different, infidelity or cheatings in relationships. Yes, because even if you don't have even if you don't have something in mind, or even if you didn't plan to do anything crazy, hanging out with someone you call your best friend of the other sex can lead to different things, Understand? So you cannot just be best friends with someone of the other gender. It's just like you using a fowl to do your pet. If a fowl is your pet, it's okay. But any day your hunger beats you, you go kill and chop him. You understand? It be like say when you carry goat to go give lion, say make lion help you keep the goat, say they come. Understand? Maybe make the lion carry the goat to do playmate. Before you come back, the lion go chop the goat. Or you carry yam, give goats, make goats keep for you. Make goats use and play as toy. Before you come back, the goats go chop the yam. So that's how it be. So a man and a woman cannot just be best friends. Okay, let's say a man and a woman can be best friends. Okay, let's say it's possible. Okay, you're best friends with someone and you want to marry them. Now, there are a lot of things that are relevant or necessary in marriages that best friendship is not even there. Yes, it should be there. It's a good quality. Yeah, it's a good quality for staying with someone for the rest of your life. But there are other ingredients that are needed in relationships that are different from just being best friends with someone. Yes, because there are 101 things you can overlook, you can endure, or you can contain, or you can accept from your best friend who is someone of your own sex that you cannot accept from your spouse. There are many things you can overlook in a friendship relationship, like in a same-sex friend relationship, your guy, your girl. But there's some things you cannot overlook. Those same things, you cannot just overlook them when you're married to people. For example, if you're broke and your best friend is broke, like your best friend, like you're a guy and your best friend who's a guy is broke and you're also broke, or you're a girl, your best friend who's a girl is also broke, and the both of you are broke. The both of you can easily endure the brokenness. Maybe largely because none of you is entitled to each other, or maybe none of you is not compulsory for any of you to take care of each other, or maybe, I don't know. But you guys can be perfect or almost perfect with the hunger. Maybe the both of you are staying together and you guys are poor. You guys are broke. What you gonna do? Una go dey there now. Una go just they encourage each other. They go small, small. You know, they don't wanna see food, una chop. You know, now una born, they may fasting. You know, una borgana aga, they may encourage you. Understand? So there's nothing you guys can do. You can just be almost okay, and you're gonna be friends with them for so long, but you guys are broke. But when you are broke and you marry a broke spouse, you are broke and you marry a broke spouse, whether you're a broke man and you marry a broke woman, or you're a broke woman and you marry a broke man, you guys are not going to endure anything. You guys are not going to overlook nothing. It doesn't work that way. You people will not overlook anything, because when hunger strikes in marriage, it's quite different from when hunger strikes when you're sporting with your guy, or when you're with your babe, your girlfriend, your girl, yes, and your girl. There are two different things. When hunger strikes marriages, you're not going to solve the hunger. You're not going to put food on your table with friendship. You're not going to put food on your table with he's my bestie, she's my bestie. You're not going to put food on your table with that. When you give birth to kids, you're not going to feed them with bestie. When the kids start going to school, you're not going to pay house rent. You're not going to you're going to pay school fees with bestie. Your house, you're not going to pay house rent with bestie. You're not going to pay light bill, water bill, different things. You're not going to put fuel in the generator or in the car with bestie. So things will crumble. When you are broke and you marry a broke spouse, the both of you will be broken for life. In fact, where you're supposed to have been in life would be hindered. Yeah, because if you're alone and you're broke, maybe you would have found something for yourself easier. But when you are broke and get married to someone who's broke, now you're going to go back. You're going to go backwards. Yeah, because the both of you now are not entitled to each other. The both of you are supposed to take care of each other. But the both of you are now too broke. So it's different from when you're friends with someone. So when you say marry your bestie, you're not trying to say that being just besties with someone is enough or enough ingredient for marriage. No, it's not so. It's not. Now, because the love that exists between friends is quite different from the kind of love that exists between couples. It's quite different. It's also quite different from the love that exists between you and your mother, you and your father, your parents and you and your siblings. Different kind of love exists even between you and yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. That one is agape. It's the purest kind of love. Agape. Because you cannot hurt yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. The love that exists between God and you. The love that exists between you and your colleagues at work. The love that exists between you and your neighbors in the yard. The love that exists between people in your village. There are different kind of love. The love that exists between the love of reading books, having knowledge. The love that exists between you and your books. The love that exists between you and science, technology. You might love innovation. You might love drawings, writings, creativity. You might love different things. So there are different types of loves. So the love that exists between you and your friend is quite different from the love that's going to exist between you and your partner, your husband, or your wife. So, but in our society today, we try to mix kobolo henine. We don't mix everything, You reke ba, get mix ya with the You reke ba, get mix kobo ya with the car. Ijirika, jirika combine and mix kobo henine. All na cause problem, no boda enta. Or hene buden sobu. So you cannot mix the two or the three or the four. There are different types of love and affections. So you can't say marry your bestie. You can't say marry your best friend, because in marriages, in love, in familyhood, there are different things and different ingredients that are required, that are different from just being friends with someone. If we know this, then we're going to make progress in our relationships. So this is the first of its kind. Marry your best friend. Like, it's going to be like a series. So this is the first of its kind. Maybe subsequent time, we're going to talk more about it, because it's a very broad issue. It's a very broad topic. Yeah, once again, you cannot marry your best friend. Even if you are very close to someone, there are other ingredients in marriage that are different from just being friends with someone. Once again, my name is Sixtus Corey. They call me Rabbi Rabboni. Goodbye.